Hello guys, welcome to The Great Apostate. I hope you're doing well. This video is something I rarely do. This is going back old school. And this is a video solely, not solely because, you know, I'm stupid and some people like to listen to it. This is mostly for people who are recently left the Jehovah's Witnesses. And this is really something I've been thinking about over the last couple of days regarding my own channel and how I present it, because I've got people who've just left, people who've long gone, and you've got to sort of walk a fine line so you don't offend either one. A guide to the perplexed, the ExJW community. Well, I feel, right, that there's plenty of people who can tell you the same story, but I'm certainly one of the people who knows the ExJW community pretty damn well. And you've left, sorry, I swore, you see, you're an ex-Jehovah's Witness, and now you've lost all respect for me. You're out of the Jehovah's Witnesses. Congratulations. I will shake your hand. What are you gonna do now? Well, if you look around you, you see what is loosely described as the ExJW community. Now make no mistake, a community it is. We are nice, we are friendly, there's lots of us. We are varied. We range from Orthodox Christians to devout atheists to, what's the worst I had? Flat earthers to Marxist communists, myself, who's to the right of Mussolini. There's lots of different people. The religious, the non-religious, we're all packed in there. And you're sitting around and you're thinking, oh, what do I do now? How do I go? How do I navigate these weird waters of ex-Jehovah's Witness land? Well, let me tell you, because it's worth telling. Number one, there are a million different groups, right? I'm part of what's called the YouTuber community. I make these silly YouTube videos and I do my best to make people laugh and not cry about our collective pasts. In the YouTube community, there are very religious people like Mike and Kim, Augustine Ostasio, though they're not getting along these days, and there are atheists like John Cedars. I am an agnostic. It's not my business to tell you what to believe, and I think that's the wisest choice to go down. It's also the least patronizing. So that's your choice. You can pick. There's a million different YouTubers I like. A lot of us go sort of under a loose affiliation, a banner called the Vast Apostate Army. Some people think that's a terrible name. I didn't invent it. I just got drafted in. I was walking along one day and then this guy called Parker Bryan said I nominate Neil, and here I am. I'm part of the VAA. We also do other things online. We have YouTube groups, Facebook groups. Lots of different Facebook groups. Once again, atheist ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, people who want to hook up with Jehovah's Witnesses, religious Jehovah's Witnesses, conspiracy theorist Jehovah's Witnesses. Find your group, join your group, like your group. Join other groups too, and keep an open mind. Don't mix your groups up though, because some ex-Jehovah's Witnesses cannot bear it. You will find, like, if you go on to one of the more atheist-minded ex-Jehovah's Witness groups, you will discover that you're just gonna get abused for daring to believe in God. If you do that on, I'm gonna be truthful, if you go onto the religious sites and say you don't believe in God, you'll probably get well, that's your opinion. But rarely the other way around these days, right? You'll find political ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, right-wing, left-wing. I've a lot less left-wing these days because they fall out with me too easily. But that's okay. I do my best. What else do you have? I'm going to link some groups below you so you can go to some of these groups, okay? You've got the Jehovah's Witness Discussion Forum. Now, the Jehovah's Witness Discussion Forum, you can find it. It's its own website, and it's very, very good. It's actually the sort of the spiritual descendant of the site that got me out of the Witnesses, which was originally called H2O. And if you look and you want to have a laugh sometimes at how naive I was back in the day, and how much you'll change as you get older and move on in your development as an ex-JW, if you look, you will find my comments under Josephus. And if you look for Josephus comments back in the day, you'll find how I was just awesome, loved, amazed at God's grace. And now I'm kind of like, who knows? So that's that. what else have we got? We've got the Reddit community. Now, I'm going to be honest about the Reddit community. The Reddit community is troublesome to me. I don't post under my name on Reddit, but I seem to have developed a loyal fan base of haters who will downvote anything I say. I don't know why. I didn't mean to start off that way. I think it's perhaps because a lot of them are very fond of one particular YouTuber, and I wouldn't be a massive fan of that YouTuber. I don't hate him, but it's not my thing. And so then from then on I got the bad guy stick. One thing I think it's important to know in the ExJW, about the ExJW community, is that every single group you'll be in has one dedicated full-time idiot. Now, I like to take the mantle for that in the YouTube community, but trust me, there are tons more, okay? There will always be someone to be rude about your comment. That is why blocking exists on Facebook. Just ignore the idiots and move on for the good people. 2, there are emotional vampires in the ExJW community. And by that I mean people who will talk to you and message you and message you and message you and never stop messaging you until you are completely drained and exhausted of all life. Bear this in mind. Why do I say it in such a mean way? I say it because at the same time as those people, there are genuine people who really need help, who need to talk, and if you could help, if you're one of those people, there'll be people to help you, okay? But in amongst them, there are people who just want to cause drama for drama's sake. People who want to talk about only their personal business and just constantly get affirmation. That's not what it's about, okay? Secondly, well, I'm like fifthly, but anyway, there are people who need money in the ExJW community. Hands up, I'm one of those people. The question that you need to ask is, do I want to give anybody money? And why do I want to give this dude money? Okay? Well, find out what this dude does. Oh, there's the police. Police are zooming up the road. Find out what this dude does. Anybody who wants money, ask what they do. Ask what they spend it on. Ask around. If you find some of the moderators on some of the bigger forums and say, have you ever heard of this guy? In my case, I would say 8 out of 10 times, people will say, yeah, I know that guy, or I know of that guy, and they'll say, what do you hear about him? And most people, fingers crossed, will say, he's alright, I hear good things. You know, I heard he's helped people. I heard, you know, that's his stick. He tries to help people out. Brilliant, okay? So if he's looking money, maybe it's not the worst thing to do. But still ask why, because you're not an idiot, okay? If somebody's looking money to buy a car, or to fund, you know, a project, see if you like the project. See if the project ever ends or comes to fruition. That's always a good sign, okay? Maybe it's a long-term project, but find out. If you're going to give regular money, be slightly more questioning about what that person does, okay? But understand that although you as an ex-Jehovah's Witness, you just left, you've been inundated, indoctrinated, force-fed. Do not take advantage of your brothers. And lots of us, we wouldn't even go into business with our brothers for fear that it ended badly, and we took advantage of our brothers. And now you're seeing people looking money, so you automatically think, oh, these people are taking advantage of their brothers. Well, no. Doing stuff costs money. I organised, and I was part of the organising team, my job was the money, for the London XL protest. If you enjoyed it, you're welcome. It was awesome. But it wasn't me. Do you know who arranged it? 50 to 60 other people who donated nearly £2,000 to help us bring people from around the world. Subsequent to that, I helped collect some money for a lost waif who missed their flight. I paid quite a bit of that money to get him home, but it wasn't just me. Tons of other people stepped up. And clap yourself on the back, because that's what the YouTube community is. That's what the ex-Jehovah's Witness community is. People who love and want to look after each other whenever they possibly can. Well, I think this gives you something to go on with as an ex-Jehovah's Witness. You're in a tough place. If you're still watching this, you're nervous. You've been taught to think that all apostates are bad. And now you say to yourself, well, what do I do now? You know, are these bad apostates, or are these the good apostates? Well, as Steve Coogan said in a song you can find on YouTube, everybody's a bit of a, I'm going to change the word, dick sometimes. we're none of us perfect, and I think you just find the people that you like and people you respect and give them a break. And don't be too dogmatic in either your views or theirs. Don't be too quick to assume their views. Don't be quick, to take them on your own. Just relax and enjoy the next few years of your life out of a cult, and talk away. We're always happy to talk. We're always happy to be here for you, and hopefully in years to come you pay it forward. You can do it too, okay? You'll be there 3-4 years out on the same groups. You'll be doing these videos. You'll be talking to people online. You'll be dealing with people who are threatening to kill themselves so that others can retire. Hope you enjoyed this video. Welcome to your freedom. I'm free 18 years now. I tell you, there's tough times, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I don't know anybody who would. Guys, thank you very much. I'm the Great Apostate. Check out my other channels. Check out my books. I write books. Did you know that? They're hilarious. Oh, some woman said, riddled with spelling mistakes and poorly edited throughout. She still give me 3 stars though. So come on, buy that book, baby. See ya.